Hello there everyone and welcome back. So today guys we're going to review this wonderful Volkswagen Polo.
This is actually a four-door version of the Polo. This is how our car looks like. I'm gonna start with some technical stuff. So most of the Polos, they come with rear brake drums. But the car brakes really well regardless of that, and obviously it comes with front brake discs, and the car brakes really well. A lot of them come with the 15-inch wheels as well, which look really nice as well. You have polished metal on the outer side, and inner side you have this black clear coated painted paint, so it's like a two-tone nice look to it. This color is, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like lime gray, I think, but actually looks a bit more brown to me. So what you got here is front headlights are halogen, they're not LEDs. You have LED daytime lights here. Now the boot of the car. This is the fuel tank, by the way, as well. You can take it out, hook it on there. Pretty straightforward. Click in. I like the emblem. It's been there for ages. The boot space isn't too bad. I think it's slightly bigger than the Audi A1. However, I might be mistaken. Sorry for the dirt here. I think you have a spare tire down there. Yeah, you have a full-size spare tire as well. So the boot is like moderate. It's not too big. I think a Fiesta Ford has a bit of a bigger, deeper boot. However, you can fold the seat down and it turns into a big estate car as well. The rear taillights are LED. They look really nice in the dark. Overall, I really like this color. I like the shape of the car, the straight lines of the body, and you have all these black trim accents, which adds a little bit of a premium look to it. So this is a 3-cylinder turbocharged TSI engine with 95 brake horsepower. I think the 60 or 65 HP one is naturally aspirated. So I think what main things you need to know about the engine is obviously it's cam belt driven. It's a dry cam belt, and what's really difficult to find out from Volkswagen is the fact that even the service interval, they don't really tell you that much about it. I've been in 3 Volkswagen garages, and they told me that well, there's no time interval anymore, and the mileage is like over 100,000 miles, something like that. What's worth mentioning, guys, about the car itself is I think they started around 13,000 pounds at this mileage, let's say 35 to 40k. I viewed a few of these cars, and the specs are really similar, and you pretty much get everything you really would need from a car. In the UK, what you will need to pay for this car is 180 pounds for the 180 pounds for the road tax. Pretty affordable car if you have a minimum wage. Really spacious in the back as well. You have enough space for 2 passengers. I'm over 6 feet tall. I fit in this car quite well. You have nice cup holders. As I said, it's a really smart interior, really nicely designed, really smart. Polo and overall is a smart car. So we have a cold start now, and as you can see, we have our infotainment system here. This is the climate control, or air blower, whatever you want to call it. We have our 5-speed manual gearbox, parking sensor controls. It has front and back ones. This is the engine start-stop system. You have 4 electrical windows, heated side mirrors, and this is the central locking. You have the turn signals and the cruise control all in one lever. This is the screen wash and the wiper control. handle lever. You have also on the steering wheel, you have different kind of options to control your multimedia, and you have other things, control buttons here for the screen over there. You can adjust different kind of options there. You can do a little test drive. It still has its mechanical, sort of speak, handbrake. And we're gonna release it now, and we're gonna set off. It has automatic lights, so I always keep it in auto. So now we're gonna set off. So this is a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, and with 95 brake horsepower. I think the other ones have 60 or 65 brake horsepower ones. They have that option, but I think they're naturally aspirated. I think there are even more powerful versions of this car. They're also, I think, 1 liter, 100, 110, but those ones I assume are R-line. This engine is very what I can say about it, it's not really punchy as the older generation 1.2 with the 4-cylinder. It's a bit more passive, so to speak, although it has an additional 5 brake horsepower. It does get to the numbers of acceleration that are specified by the manufacturer. However, it doesn't really feel punchy. Overall, the car, my opinion, is more, in this kind of setup, it's more made for comfort. It's very spacious. They compare it to Mark II Golfs. In terms of fuel economy, it does, unfortunately, we do 39 miles per gallon, which is not that good for a 3-cylinder, to be honest. 1 liter, it's not specifically the best fuel economy you can get. It's still economical, but it's not the best fuel economy. I'm assuming from the way we drive, because we rev it a lot and we drive urban a lot too. Handling of this car is quite interesting. It's not stiff. They have small 15-inch wheels on this one. You get a lot of tire tread. The wheels are not wide, but there's a lot of that height towards the tire, and you know, it's quite soft. The suspension really handles those bumps really well, and it's quite comfortable, quite soft. You're surrounded by really good materials as well. You have soft dashboard in the front, you have nice leather steering wheel. All the plastics here are high quality plastics. And I really love the interior of this Volkswagen Polo specifically. The previous gen wasn't too bad, but this one just is one of the best interiors I've ever been at. Just the ergonomics of the interior. I like how this air conditioning system, well, I'm just gonna call it air conditioning, the air system is just tilted towards you. It's not just facing down, it's tilted towards you. I also forgot to mention, you have USB charging ports here. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well, MirrorLink, which all works perfectly fine. You can set up your sat nav, Waze, or Google Maps, whatever. It's quite good. A 3-cylinder engine, as soon as it warms up, you barely hear it, and it's okay. It's okay on the motorway. The gears seem to have a really prolonged or extended ratio, so you have really long gears here. I pretty much get into the fourth gear when I'm doing 30 miles an hour, which probably is like any car would have to do it, but it feels just under 30 miles. It feels that it doesn't really have the torque, that low-end torque. Like as I said before, the 1.2 has that low-end torque. It feels a bit more punchy. Overall, it's a nice quality car. You get what you pay for. Reliability, we don't know yet. These are relatively new engines, but if you're buying a car for 5 years or so at like 35,000 miles or 40, yeah, this car should serve you without any problems with just basic maintenance. That's all what I want to say, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next videos.